Wait till I get my money right.
I have a Patek, two Pateks.
Nice. I've never heard of that timepiece before. Welcome back, guys, to episode 33 of What's on Your Wrist, the series where we go around asking random strangers what timepiece they're wearing on their wrist. So you never know what we're going to spot out here today. I'm also going to ask them questions just to help us get to know them a little bit and have them give us one piece of advice. Remember, guys, to comment down below your favorite timepiece that we spot out here today. Give the video a thumbs up and let's get straight into it. Today I'm here with
Manny,
and where you from?
from here, from Miami.
And I spot you wearing a beautiful Rolex Datejust. I believe this will be vintage by now. What type of dial is it? Is it a pipe and dial or flat?
It's a Sigma pipe and dial. So I have a buddy who's a dealer who mentioned that it's supposed to be a Singer dial. I don't know much about it, but it is a pipe and. Yeah, it's a sunburst blue.
And I think this is white gold bezel. It's not steel.
No, this is so the bezel is white gold, and then it's got the Jubilee on it. It's I believe it's a 1968.
I love that blue dial for sure. I've had actually two of these. And tell us, what was your first watch?
This was actually my first big watch. My first watch was actually a Casio when I was probably like 8 or 9 years old. But this was my first big boy watch purchase.
It's a good starter watch for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking at I want to get my next one is gonna be a Speedmaster.
That was gonna be my next question. What's your next timepiece on your radar?
I really like the Speedmaster reduced, and I like the broad arrow too. So I'm looking at those.
The reduced, why? Because it's a smaller size for your wrist?
Yeah, I do like smaller watches. So I'm looking at that, and then my ultimate watch, my girl piece is I want to buy a 90. So my birth year is 1991, so I'm looking for a 1991 Coke, so a GMT2. That would be my ultimate. Yeah.
But you do know you have a decent sized wrist to where the professional would fit perfectly.
Yeah, probably. I do like the smaller watch. I think it's a more vintage look.
Yeah.
So I'll try and see how long I can get away with that.
Okay, and tell me, what do you do for a living?
I'm a contractor.
And my last question is, what's one piece of advice you could give the people out there? It could be in the contracting business, relationship, finance, general, just one piece.
Practice, repetition. So never give up. Just do the same thing over and over again, and you'll eventually get it down. So you become really, really good at whatever it is that you want to do.
Very nice. Thanks for sharing and enjoy the rest of your day.
Absolutely.
Today I'm here with
Jessica.
And where you from?
Indianapolis.
And I spotted you wearing a beautiful Rolex Day-Date with the President bracelet. I believe this is rose gold as well. Tell me, what made you get this timepiece and how long you had it for?
I've been having it about 2 years, and it was a birthday gift. And I like rose gold on my skin tone.
Gold typically looks good on darker skin, so yeah, I get that. And that's the
Yeah, that brother's starving.
36 millimeter size case.
Correct.
And what was your first watch?
It was a Rolex as well, but it was a bust down. It was kind of ghetto.
So you definitely stepped it up. I definitely suggest, factory, if it's diamonds, factory diamonds.
Yeah, factory diamonds on the dials.
And what's the next timepiece on your radar to pick up?
I want to do a Royal Oak AP two-tone. Yeah,
Do you have a collection or do you just have a few watches?
it's a few. I want to get a collection though.
Do you have any Omegas, IWCs?
No, I don't, but hopefully one day.
Okay, so you're pretty much going after like the big names like AP, Rolex, Cartier.
Exactly.
You have a Cartier?
No, I want a Bulgari though, the one that wraps around the wrist.
That's the Serpentine or something like that?
Yeah, yes, I want that. I want it. I don't know if I want to do gold or platinum, but either of the two.
And what do you do for a living?
I work with Home Depot.
And my last question is, what's one piece of advice you could give the people out there? It could be general, financial, relationship, just one piece of advice.
Do what makes you happy.
Thanks for sharing and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
So there's clearly an event going on right now. It's pretty busy, pretty hectic, but I'm gonna get it done. Hopefully I can get way more content for you guys since there's so many people here today. Today I'm here with,
Alex Marin.
and I spotted you wearing two watches. Tell us about it. What's the one on your left wrist first?
This is a boutique edition JLC Polaris. It's got a nice gray silver dial, and I just kept it as of yesterday, actually. I thought it was really striking. And then got an Omega Aquaterra World Timer on. I'm just taking it to Omega to drop it off for a service, honestly. Okay. So wearing two, but might as well transport it this way.
Okay. And how much is the service going to be for the Omega?
Free. Should be a warranty repair. Just a little water resistance thing.
And is it something where you're going to give them instructions not to polish it or do certain things, or is it just whatever they want to do?
Or just whatever they want to do, to be honest.
And what was your first watch? Your first personal timepiece?
This one. This is the first one I just bought new and said, I think it'll make a good watch for traveling and whatever else.
And what size case is this?
This is a 43.
43.
I think
And
it's
this one?
42.
Say it again?
42, yeah.
Okay. And what's your favorite watch in your personal collection?
Right now, I'd say it's the Breguet Tradition. I have a white gold 7097 BV, which has a retrograde seconds, and it's just a really nice open work piece, very fun and interesting. But second to that, I would say Beauvais 1930. I have one with some Chinese numerals on the subdials and engravings on the back plate, and that watch is just really striking.
My last question is, what's one piece of advice you could give the people out there, potential watch collectors, newbies? What's one piece of advice you could give them if they're looking for their first piece?
Well, absolutely buy what you like. Don't worry so much about value retention, and buy secondary market in a lot of cases, because if you buy new from the AD, you're just going to take a massive depreciation hit right away. People are more obsessed with is Rolex going to increase in value? Is it easy to resell? If you get a good deal on the piece you like and you buy it pre-owned at secondary market pricing, you're not going to get slaughtered on it, and you're going to enjoy it. Get something more exclusive. Everyone's got a Rolex around here.
He ain't lying.
Something like this is just more interesting and exciting, especially to those who know.
Well, that's great advice. Thanks for sharing, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, sure thing. You too.
Today I'm here with
Bill,
and where you from, Bill?
Boston.
Okay, and I spotted you wearing a beautiful Rolex Daytona, yellow gold. Tell us about it. What made you get this watch?
I just thought it was a new, fresh piece and liked the way it looked, so I scooped it up.
Did you get it from the AD or a gray market dealer?
AD.
And what was your first watch at the AD?
First watch was a Datejust stainless.
And how long did you have to wait for it?
It was available.
Of course, with the Datejust. And how long did you have to wait for this one?
A couple months.
What's your next timepiece on your radar to pick up?
Rose gold Prezi.
So, are you mainly focused on Rolex, or do you have other pieces like Omega, IWC, Breitling?
Basically Rolex.
You plan on branching out?
Possibly. If I see the right piece I like.
Do you like Omega, IWC?
Not really. Not personally.
I mean, I suggest, go check them out, and it'll grow on you.
Yeah. I'll check it out.
Tell me, what's some of the
Give me a
reasons?
free sample. I'll check it out.
All right, what's some of the reasons why you collect watches? Is it for, time telling, the movement,
Fashion.
investment,
really fashion,
status?
fashion. Stylus, yeah. Stylus.
So status and fashion?
Yeah, pretty much.
And what do you do for a living?
Construction.
And my last question is, what's one piece of advice you could give the people out there, maybe in the construction business, financial, general, relationship, just one piece?
If you want it, get it.
Appreciate it. Thanks for sharing, and enjoy the rest of your
Bye,
day.
man.
At this point in the video, guys, comment down below your favorite timepiece that we spot out here so far. Comment down below your favorite watch and let me know why. So today I'm here with
Fred.
Okay, and I spotted you wearing a beautiful vintage Rolex GMT Pepsi.
Yeah.
Tell us about it. What made you get this watch?
I didn't go get it. This was inherited from my father. I have a lot of other watches, but this has been one I've had since I was very young, and it's a beautiful watch. Because of the year, this is a quartz face, so it gets scratches really easily. So I've had to replace the face a bunch of times. I still have the original strap, but I bought a newer strap so it would stay on more securely. But I have the old strap still, and it's just a beautiful watch, and I love wearing it because it's just simplicity at its finest.
Do you have it serviced at the AD, or do you take it to like a private?
I've been taking it to Rolex, but I have a guy here, Rolly Works in Miami. He came from California. He does a fantastic job, and I went to him when I had another watch that's the one from the 1950s. It's the Datejust Air, the Thunderbird, and Rolex told me it was too old for them to service, and they wouldn't service it. So they sent it back to me, which pissed me off because you have a classic Rolex and they won't service it. And so I found a guy that would, and he did a fantastic job. And it's Rolly Works here in Miami.
And tell me, are you a vintage guy or a modern?
Both.
What do you have more, a vintage or modern?
I have more modern, but I have a bunch of vintage pieces. But I don't like super flashy watches either. Like you'd never see me with a Richard Mille.
And tell me, what's the next timepiece on your radar to pick up?
The next timepiece on my radar, you know what? It's not even that fancy of a watch. I just like it. It's the 1150, the code 1159 from Audemars.
Okay.
But it's not even that fancy. It's just fun. It's a fun watch to have, I think. My favorite watches are the FP Journes. That's what I like. Yeah.
And are you getting it from the AD or getting it private?
From the store, from the manufacturer. Yeah.
And what do you do for a living?
Me, different businesses. I had a cigar company. I sold it. Now I have a restaurant, like fast casual restaurants, things like that. Do different things.
And last question is, what's one piece of advice you would give the people out there who want to be entrepreneurs probably, or financial, general, relationship, just one piece of advice.
Don't listen to the bullshit. Do what you think is right, and chase it. Chase it hard. If you don't chase it, it's not worth doing it.
Thanks for sharing and enjoy the rest of your day.
All right, have a great one, man.
I want to take a moment to let you guys know about Bezel, an online marketplace where you can safely buy and sell watches. I'm talking about all your favorite brands, from Rolex, Omega, AP, Breitling, and more. There's listings from private sellers and professional dealers. Enter my user code at checkout and receive $150 off your first purchase. The links are down in the description box and my user code as well. That's getbezel.com or Bezel in your app store. Now let's get back to the video. I'm going to wrap the video up here, guys. Thanks for watching. Comment down below your favorite timepiece or just your opinions or thoughts throughout the video. Give the video a thumbs up and stay tuned for the next episode.